Welcome to 1188 Outside the Box, where unconventional wisdom reigns and conversations know no bounds, inspiring curiosity and self reflection on a journey of personal growth in an authentic space to think freely outside the box. I am your host, T. Liz. This episode's guest is Reggie Ball of The Ball Effect. Join us as we dive into discussions of growth through life experiences, sharing wisdom, laughter, and lessons that will push you outside the box. Let's jump right in. Hello, Reggie. Welcome to 1188 Outside the Box. How are you?
I am great.
Wonderful. Thank you for coming on. Would you like to tell us a little about yourself, or would you like for it to come out during the process of this discussion?
Well, I like to let it come out naturally.
Okay.
So there's no need to force the issue.
I know, that's right. Yes. So I'll start off by asking you 3 words to describe your life thus far. What are those 3 words and why?
Resilient, accomplished or accomplishing, and consistent. Resilient in the fact that, I mean, just like every story, every success story, there's a sense of, I don't want to use the word to describe the word, but pushback. There's a sense of just needing to overcome. You know what I'm saying? So that resilient
obstacles,
obstacles, of course. There's the more opposition, the 9 times out of 10, the bigger the reward. Right. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not done yet, but I'm proud of me.
You ought to be. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We all ought to be.
And, for a lot of the things I had to overcome, that goes along with resilient. What are the other 2 words?
Consistent.
Consistent. Oh, consistent, man. I wouldn't be here at the point of my life, especially exploring and diving into different avenues thus far. I've had a friend tell me, man, I've had 3 or 4 successful careers already. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that without consistency.
Right. Working towards it.
Like that. And the third one, we kind of lost it.
Yes. Give me another one then. Must not have been that important to you.
Right. It was consistent, resilient, and I said accomplishing.
Yes, that's right.
Accomplishing because, I'm a 40-year-old man now, right? And things hit differently. And we'll talk about that more, I guess, as we go along. Especially in manhood, things can tend to become time released, whether it's life lessons, relationships, or just general outlook on life. And I've done a lot, man. I've done a lot with the little.
Right.
Of course, having good people around me is paramount. But when I say accomplishing, man, I've accomplished a lot of things as a young man and even as an adult, on into fatherhood, brotherhood, friendship, and everything like that, man. So I'm not done yet.
Yeah, no, we're
so
not
that's
never
why I
done.
said accomplishing.
Right.
So I gotta
keep going as long as we going.
Yeah,
right? You could be 80 years old doing something new.
Come on. Right.
Okay. Right. So, tell me a myth that you had as a child, as a young child, coming up as a man, that has been dispelled as you've come into your manhood.
Splitting the pole is bad luck. Man, get out of here with that shit.
I still don't split the pole. I still will go.
Sorry, can I use my,
you can.
my natural
yes,
language,
you can.
which
Absolutely.
Is profanity at
that's the space
for
you to be who you are.
I can't forget who. Somebody said, "Man, superstition is for the broke."
Yeah, like put my purse on the floor.
Bro, come on,
I put my purse on the floor because wherever I walk is fertile ground, right?
That's
so
dope.
They'll come pick my purse up and probably know wherever I am is fertile ground. I don't.
That's dope.
That's
one way of looking at it. I just don't want to put no purse on the ground because I don't like later stuff.
I hear you.
And the 9 times out of 10, y'all are carrying bags that are pretty expensive now. So yeah, let me get that expensive ass bag I just bought off the ground. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
But yeah, superstitions, man, I've dispelled a lot of those. Even though, like, habitually I still will do them, or somebody around me still will do them. Like,
Right.
I talk about splitting the bowl with. I've seen motherfuckers walk.
I will do that to this day.
What I'm saying? I won't. Not no more.
Right. You know, yeah. I hate. It's just about force of habit.
Absolutely.
We know it ain't nothing real. Walking on the ladders, all that stuff.
Yeah.
We know that ain't it.
Right.
What's success to you now versus 20 years ago?
Peace of mind.
Yes.
Peace of mind. You go to sleep knowing that you gave your all, that you did everything you could, and you can rest. That circadian rhythm really hits. You're not waking up in the middle of the night, not able to just be at ease and be at peace. That is success. And of course, there are different definitions of
for everybody.
Oh, bro, if I'm able to go to sleep and be cool,
right?
Peace.
That's it.
Peace. Okay.
Peace is priceless. I used to say freedom of time is priceless, which it is too, because I'm a serial entrepreneur up until recently. Okay. And so because of the freedom of time I got while doing that, not have to be on nobody else's time, be on my time. That was success for me. Yeah. But I can definitely agree right now is happiness. Waking up knowing my son happy, waking up knowing everyone around me is good, alive, and well, like that is success. And having a good name is success.
Face value.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. So I can definitely agree with you on that. What's one question that you wish people would ask you more?
Damn. Well, I'm kind of the opposite. I wish people would stop
asking you shit.
What was somebody? What would I ask me more? How's my day going?
And mean it. Right.
I joke with my friends that are close to me. You know, there's very few people I consider friends. But 9 times out of 10, it's my male friends. I'm always saying, "Hey man, how you doing?" I know nobody else.
And mean it though.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I try not to let the people I care about get away with, "Oh, I'm good, I'm all right." You know what I mean? Because that's the answer I'll give if I don't feel like them bothered. If something might be really wrong. Right. But I just, you know, if there's anything, you know what I mean, I want somebody to ask me. They ask everything else other than that. Especially the people I love. Right. Hey, how you doing? Are you good? If you need something. Right. Can I throw you something? Right. Yeah. Get your lunch.
Some. Yeah.
Your light bill paid.
See about your well-being. Yeah. And mean it, because people ask that all the time. People, even strangers, ask you in passing, "Hey, how you doing?"
Just what's that? The art of conversation. People just going through emotions, but I don't blame them. You know, that's life, and you know that's another burden you put on yourself when you ask somebody to release, if you will. You know what I mean? Whatever they're going through, because you become responsible. Right. So. Right. And I think it's very important for a person to have that space to release into. And for me, recently, I've because people pour into me, right? Yes. Tell me things, and I accept that. I accept that I'm a lot of people's safe space, but because of that, and I don't know, maybe it's because I know what it feels like, or I don't want to say burden, but the responsibility of that, I don't want to give that to someone else. So a lot of times I will sit in my shit. I will sit in my pain or sit in whatever I'm going through, me and God, and work it out versus being that for someone else, which I don't mind being that for others. I just know the responsibility of that. When did you get that?
What?
When did you get the notion of to sit with your own and deal with it on your own before you expel out into the world?
I think I've always been that way. And now I'm beginning to expel out into the world, knowing that if I don't let people know that I need help, there will be no help. I won't know who is there for me if I don't allow them to be there for me. You know?
Okay. I ask you that because that's I don't talk a lot in the morning. Because I'm handling shit. Right. All the 1,000,001 things you think anybody could think of mentally, I'm going through all that shit. Right. Probably from time I get up 3:30, 3:45, all the way up until maybe 6:30. I'm diving heavily into whatever's going on with me mentally. And of course, you know, ironic enough, I start work at 4:45. So I'm dealing with other people. But
and in your own head at the same time.
Exactly. But ironically enough, like, and shout out to these people I deal with at 4:45 in the morning. A lot of them are the same damn way. That's crazy you said it. That's why I asked, like, when did you start to open up? 'Cause I like talking to
Yeah, I like talking to me too.
people. Yeah.
I don't like anything, and I trained that early too.
Mhm.
And I don't like doing a lot of talking. I don't like nobody yelling at me early, and it's too early for that. It's too
I
early.
had a client, a former client. Well, if you don't know, I am a trainer. I work at a gym, Effect Fitness, and my own brand, the Ball Effect. And my partner Dooley has been at this thing for about 13, I think going on 14 years now. So first thing in the morning, we're helping people, dealing with people. But then again, ironically enough, we talk about how I deal with me, talk to me in the morning. And I circle back to, I'm walking in the gym just 2-3 days ago. You don't like people yelling at you, talking to you like that in the morning.
Not at all.
I had a former client who really good with me, really good rapport with, but he trains with you around my dad now. And he's, what's up, Reggie? Whoop whoop. And I'm like, man, get the fuck out of my face, man.
Too much going on, sir.
No, don't do that this early.
Right? Who should do that early? Right? It's too much.
You about done with your workout.
Right,
I'm
right.
just now walking in here. Don't do that. But my people know me. And he knew not to get offended by that.
Right.
Other people knew that I didn't mean anything by that.
Right,
just,
right.
Reggie ain't want it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy you said you don't like people talking to you.
No, not at all. It's amazing that I get through boot camp at 5:30. But it's by that time I done woke up a little bit more because I done worked out and adrenaline going and then the music be good and then I know he don't mean no harm. He's talking too. So it just be a good vibe, right? Yes. And then I go back actually to being silent after that on my ride home so that I can get ready to do what I need to do for the rest of the day.
As long as that engine is turning, you're feeling a little bit better, a little bit more alert than when you were when you first walked in. Goal accomplished.
Amen to that. What's your favorite childhood memory?
Oh man, childhood memory. That's what I'm saying. Like we were talking before, I think when we first started talking. Like I'm so grateful, man. Like even with the little that we did have, and like the way I grew up, my dad wasn't around all the time. You know what I'm saying? My parents got divorced when I was younger, so I ain't always have cable. More often than not, I didn't have cable. I didn't always have heat or air. I didn't always have hot water. Didn't always have the best clothes, shoes. You know what I'm saying? So I went without a lot of things. Man, no memories is the shit, man. Right. Like just my brothers and I making a way, finding ways to have fun, busting out sunroom windows and figuring out how to tell mama. And then I go back I'm at my best friend's house. We playing baseball in the front yard. No, we're not supposed to do that. And of course, we knocked out the front window. But we replaced it before his mama got home. I don't know to this day. But we called somebody up. We got it replaced to this day. Do you know that motherfucker? We broke the window.
How?
I don't know. Shout out to Miss Molly.
Hey,
that's like my second mom.
Wow.
We got the window replaced and everything.
How old were you? Oh. You called somebody.
No, we were. But Travis, my best friend Travis had an older brother, Mario. And Mario had to be in high school at that time. We were around 6th, 7th, 8th grade. Mario's in high school at the time. Mario's still resourceful. Mario to do that too. But you know the little window panes, like the real windows.
That you had push up?
Yeah, the one you had the individual windows where you had to that one. So, but we got it done. And she still do it. But so memories like that and shit.
It's beautiful. That just leads back to material things ain't everything. You know, money ain't everything. There's still, and that's not what makes you happy. Memories make you happy. People make you happy. Good times, life makes you happy. So
money helped a lot too.
It helped, but it's not. We can say that, but it's not the all that end all that be all at all, right? Because it just ain't.
It's just a tool.
It is, and it does make life better. I ain't gonna sit here and say, "Well, I don't need it, want it."
I talk shit about my auntie just like this. I don't need money. I don't know. Let me not say it like that.
Right, Lord, heal me.
I'm not dripping my money.
Right.
I'm not driven by. If I was driven by money, I would be moving totally different.
Right.
Totally different. And I get a lot of respect from my peers in that regard too. Because a lot of peers are surprised at how modest I can be, knowing some of the things that I've done, and I'm still around the area to where I'm really popular.
Right.
A lot of my peers are really blown away at how modest I am when it comes to it. And that's, I think a lot of it is just simply because I ain't driven by money.
Right.
I've seen some things and done a lot of things, man. I kind of got a grip on what's real and what's not.
What means some and what don't.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Money ain't always it.
What's your core value? What does drive you? What drives you on a daily?
Getting the best in each out of every day. Like I say, time is more revealing than anything. It's showing you just how. We all gonna die.
Yeah, we know that. We try not to think about it, but but they come like
every day.
Do you really?
I think about it every day, and I think about that every day because I get mad at how. What was it? Unappreciative I am for this time. It's too good. So I get mad at how unappreciative at times I am for the time that I have.
Right.
So if I do feel lazy, or I do feel like hey bro, you can walk out the door in the car just
right. Yeah.
Like there's freak accidents that happen like that every day. They're just crazy as it don't matter.
Right.
We don't know.
And when and how.
Yeah. So especially the older you get, the more friends and the more colleagues.
You see, make life real. Home. Yeah.
So that's a constant reminder as well. I think about just taking advantage of the time that I have.
Right. Yeah, that's why I put a stop to procrastinating.
Yeah.
Because I could be doing it. I could be doing this and are supposed to be doing this and not doing it because of X, Y, and Z. And the reason why I started the podcast blindly, right? Because I had the idea January 2024. So I started planning, and just there was no progress in the planning. It was just a bunch of planning with nothing going on. And so I said, it was number God. It was just, let's do it. Let's do it. Just blindly. I don't know what I'm doing. We're going to do this recording. We're going to put it out. I'm going to just start from the ground up and learn as I go. Because that's how I had to do it. Right. And so that's why I'm doing the recordings and all these things, because if I didn't just start and now I make my list and if I got it on the list, I'm going to check it off to do it for that day. It'd be that simple. It'd be just that simple. But it's also simple to say, oh, I can do that a little later on, or just in a couple hours turn into the whole next day.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Right. And so,
I know a lot of people like myself can relate to that.
Yeah, definitely. Because some of the stuff on the checklist will end up on the other day, but the next day, but at least I'm better than what I was. Absolutely. And that's what we're supposed to be striving to do. So there's that. Defining moment in your life that has shaped who you are today.
Let's see. Defining moment in my life. Oh, I can tell you about this. When I left Michigan. Again, I'm giving you some exclusive shit, so let's make it work, right? I initially got married, and eventually, me and Dooley, when we first left our first location, I told Dooley, I was like, hey, at the time, my wife was in Michigan with my son, my firstborn son. I was like, hey, bro, I can't do it. I gotta see my baby. I gotta see my baby every day. Like I can't work here 4 days. Throughout the week, go up there on the weekend, and I do that maybe once or twice. We ain't no real
right to be doing it.
You know what I'm saying? But he didn't want me to do it, of course, because he knew what we had. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I was like, I can't fight her. I can't fight because the whole support system for my wife at the time is Michigan. You know what I mean? So moved up there for a few years, and I was training, coaching, and working. At one point, I was doing data entry. At one point, I was working at Nike, and then the last job I had up there, I was working at Chrysler, still training and doing all this stuff. So me and Dooley would talk on my break every day, no matter what job it was.
Right.
Dooley was like, hey man, we got somebody new. They said, got somebody new. And then, I'd be like, hey, bro, I'm coming back. Stop lying to me, nigga. I know you ain't got 3 new people every day this week. Right. Bob.
I got somebody. He was being real.
He wasn't lying. He was telling the fucking truth. But that's how much we were growing shout out to my dog for keeping it going and staying on the shit while I was doing too. At Chrysler, I had one break. So fast forward, they finally put me on the deck. What's it, the dock. My forklift and shit on and off the semi trailers and everything moving around. And I see the one black dude in the whole factory. I said, "Hey man, I ain't never said nothing to you. How you doing? What's up? What's your name?" He said, "What's up, man? Young man, my name is Reggie."
Oh, really?
I said, "That's crazy." Too.
Right.
He said, we laughed a little bit. And when he laughing, I'm looking at his teeth.
He ain't got none.
I'm just telling you.
Got it.
All right. So fast forward, I said, "Hey man, Reggie, where you from, man?" "Man, I'm from Macon, Georgia." "Man, get the fuck out of here."
Wow.
"I'm from Atlanta, man." Was Lithonia Stone Mountain? I always thought with Atlanta, then I tell you about it. He said, "Man, that's crazy. About that's from me." I was like, "Yeah, man, I got married, man, to my old lady. She from Michigan, so we moved up.
Oh my God, not the same story.
And I sold my house and everything.
You left?
I've been up here for 30 years.
Did you leave right after that?
That was my break.
Yeah.
I went on the phone, got on the phone with dude. I said, "Nigga, in 2 weeks, I will be there."
Right.
God just spoke to me.
Amen.
And I'll be goddamn.
Yeah.
If I be up here with no teeth. On this goddamn doctor. I said, "No."
Because that was your future for sure. Man. Same story.
I ain't never told nobody that on no recording. But that moment, shit.
All the sign you needed.
Man.
You had to do what was best for you. And yours.
I was just like, bro, if I'm going to do it, let me do this shit my way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I fail, cool.
Right. But at least you did it.
Come on.
You ain't got to wonder about it later on.
I still got energy.
Right.
I'm still young enough to do it.
Right.
I'm still young enough to bounce back.
Right.
But that was a life-defining moment that greatly helped shape to what I'm doing and what I am.
Right.
Meeting Reggie.
Right. Me and Reggie.
From Georgia.
With the no teeth. No teeth Reggie.
He had a few. I ain't gonna say none. He had a few. Yeah, that was one of them.
Yeah, I probably would have got the hell on too.
Yeah. Dude, we laughed about that conversation to this day. I said, "Nigga, in 2 weeks, I will be home."
Right. And it's been good ever since, huh? Yeah. I love Effect. I'm proud of it. I wish I was there. I always say, I feel like I missed out. I wish I was there in the garage days.
Well, I mean, you know how, just like everything, even you take the city of Atlanta. You can talk to people that's from Atlanta, and they explain to you what Buckhead was before Tuxedo Drive and everything got expanded and made it into Melrose Place. You can talk about, people can tell you about the old JR Crickets. They had the 2 levels. That was right across the street from the varsity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it'll make you want to be like, damn, I love Atlanta. I would have really loved Atlanta if I would have seen that part.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Same thing. When you're a part of something that grows into a beautiful success story like Effect Fitness, the city of Atlanta, and other things like that. Being a part of that planting stage.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it really is.
So, if you could have dinner with any historical figure, who would that be, and what would you talk about?
A historical figure. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. I can be polarized at times. I would have to pick one.
No, you can pick as many as you like.
Okay, so just to be kind of in the Hitler.
Okay, all right. Wow, what would you talk about? What you want to know? And who else at the table?
No, I just want to talk to him.
Okay.
He had an entire country and began to get the entire world to see one vision, to see one way, and to speak one language.
Right.
Now, I understand it wasn't the way, humanity will probably like it.
But it's very powerful that he did that.
Man, do you understand what I'm saying? One man, and this man wasn't big in stature.
Right.
This is a frail man who wore glasses. And nothing against people with glasses, but those are less alarming people.
Right.
With glasses on.
Yeah.
To most. You know what I'm saying? But the way he got people to buy in and basically sell themselves to follow his vision and the way he did it, I would be interested to see how he did that. just his method of his madness. Do I agree with Hitler? No.
Right, you just want to know how he did it. So if you can hone that skill and you talk to him, he tells you how he did it. What would be your worldview, your world vision that you would then implement into the world?
Everybody get their fat ass up and work out.
That would be it.
We're still in this country, man, we're so unhealthy.
Yeah, we are.
And it's simply, of course, you know what, the FDA doesn't help.
They don't help. That's their whole point is to do that.
There you go. But we could help ourselves out a lot if we could simply and get outside.
Right.
And we don't even understand how little that effort is compared to a lot of other things that we kind of dive into and invest in. We'll invest 10 years of school for a piece of paper and be bored for the next 30, 40 years.
And they'll get up and go to work every day to a job they hate.
We're talking about 30 minutes every other day. Literally. If I could take what Hitler did in his method and apply that to people getting up, hey, this is every day.
Right.
This is every other day.
Right.
3 to 4 times a week.
And you feel good after you do it
for 30 minutes in a constructive way to keep you healthy, functional,
mobile,
able to handle your business individually as opposed to depending on somebody else from time to time. And it just does wonders beyond just muscle.
Fat, for the mind. It's a workout for the mind.
Cognitive skills that are correlated with people that are healthy, that move around. That alone should encourage people to do more, but for some reason it simply doesn't. So if I can take that method and brainwash, quote unquote, these people into getting their ass up, that'll be dope.
Right. That's a good vision. Have a world of healthy people at least, and mind and body. Because at the end of the day, it's mind, body, and soul that gets involved when you work out, because it's determination, it's will, everything attaches to it, because then you become disciplined, and once you become disciplined there, it kind of extends out to other areas in your life. And then when you lose that too, you see, because I've fluctuated, of course, but when you lose it, when you stop, you see how much working out helped all parts of your life, especially when you do it early in the morning, at all really, but early in the morning sets the tone for the entire day.
Yeah. Well, to go to the scientific facts of that, your body's fresh when you come up from the rest. So most people sleep in the night, they wake up in the morning. That's when you're supposed to put in the most work.
That's when you can, really.
That's when you're fresh. But it depends. People set their days up, differently. But yeah, it's simple math. But then again, you're working against, a big machine that can cloud the mind and cloud judgment, and that'll trick people into thinking they don't need to move around or get up and take care of themselves as they should.
What big machine?
The big machine that's outside the world, the man, quote unquote,
right?
Pharma. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, I mean, I don't want to dive. I guess we can.
We can. Let's dive.
But man, it's a big thing here, especially in our country. I can't speak for other countries,
right?
Because I hear different views, perspectives, and opinions when people travel abroad. But these people are making money off of us, and not necessarily in the most way that's going to benefit us.
No, it's not going to benefit us. I mean, and it was designed to be that way, because the doctors, the FDA, and the pharmaceutical companies, they all work together. So if we then they don't make no money, because everything that they have in those pharmaceutical products, we can find naturally on this earth, right? Yeah. That's one thing. And then we can feed ourselves, and we can treat ourselves so that we don't need the doctor's butt for checkups, really, right?
Sure.
And so it's definitely, and then when you go that route, and when you talk to them about that route, oh, this is not FDA approved, or this has not been scientifically proven, but yet it has, though, right? Because everything that we need, literally, God has given us everything we need to be able to sustain on this earth.
And to gravitate towards things that aren't FDA approved.
Right. Me too.
But yeah, everything can be found here.
Absolutely. I have had weight fluctuating my whole life, and I find that something traumatic happened to me when I was 15 years old. And after that, Food became my vice, right?
You said food became your vice?
Yes.
Food. Wait a minute. So, to what degree?
Eating for comfort. Something disrupts me. It's something that I can control. I can control what I put in my mouth.
To what degree? Because I've seen, no bullshit, I've seen motherfuckers hide salads in drawers. People put peanuts under their pillows.
No.
Okay.
Not like that.
All right.
I just will overeat, or I will find food for comfort. Right. And then this layer that I have on me is a sort of protection, right? Because I know what to do, and I've done it. I've done it several times. I'm on the path again to rid the weight off my body. Mm-hmm. But then there's a certain type of attention that comes with that I become uncomfortable with. And so, I've done therapy, and so on and so forth to be able to work past those things. Okay. So for me, it's a level of, and I'm just finding this out, right? Mm-hmm. For me, it's a level of defense, a layer of protection to protect me from people, the world, attention, and so on and so forth.
All right, you got to tell me the attention that gets you uneasy
from males.
Also, you get fined. And you get tired of attention from niggas. Excuse me. My bad. So you get fined, and when dudes get attracted to you,
it makes me uncomfortable.
Oh, that's part of your PSD.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, you in therapy with that now?
Yeah. So I'm just discovering these things because I knew that it was an issue, and I knew that for comfort and so on, but it's an actual layer, another added layer of protection besides the Mount Rushmore that I already got built up for people to get to know me in general.
How far are you in your therapy?
I've been dealing with this for about 6 weeks.
Okay. Are you fresh?
Yeah. Just trying to wrap my mind differently around my approach. Even in the gym, my approach was always just to, right now I'm working from the inside out versus the outside in.
Don't work too much to where you're not enjoying it. Sometimes we working so hard on this, working so hard on therapy, working so hard on that, and it's like
not in the moment.
Like even today, I was so happy it rained today. Mm-hmm. I love rainy days.
Mm-hmm. Why is that?
Because I can sit my ass down.
Mm-hmm.
I can enjoy the house.
Mm-hmm.
I can enjoy my TV.
Right.
I can listen to my kids run around the damn house. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It slows everything down. Mm-hmm. Even my car ride. Like it slows you down.
It does.
Might be able to see a house that you've been overlooking for the last 30 days. You've been driving down this damn street. It's a new house right there that might inspire you on your backyard project. You know what I'm saying? So, just we work so hard, and we do so many things, and we want to be so many, and we want to be right and all this other shit. I get that part. I'm again, time is revealing. And I'm enjoying more. Mm-hmm. I'm learning and forcing myself to enjoy. Even this week coming up, man, I cut back on my training time just so I can kind of
enjoy
have that balance.
So what makes you, when on a sunny day, not be able to just sit home?
Work.
Oh, I see.
I got babies. Shit, they ain't stopping either.
Right, they not.
Bills and babies don't stop.
They don't.
But I always find time to myself. That helps whether you believe it or not. Just having that own time to yourself to think.
Oh, no. I know. I got to have that. Even when I go out, if I go out with people, I have to go off somewhere to be by myself for a little bit. So, and I don't have a problem with staying home, whether it's a sunny day or not. Of course, if I have to work, of course, that's another thing. But I don't have a problem. I don't get tired of home. I don't get bored at home. I don't get cabin fever. I don't get none of that.
I just had tickets to the United game last night. Nope.
No problem. No problem staying home. You mentioned children. How many?
I got 4 babies.
Mm-hmm.
4 beautiful babies, 3 boys and a girl.
Oh, you got your girl. Awesome. What's fatherhood to you?
Fatherhood is everything. Fatherhood is priority number 1. Well, I ain't gonna say priority number 1. It's high on the priority list. Mm-hmm. My health and safe being is priority number 1. Mm-hmm. And I don't hope. If you don't understand that, to help.
I mean, hey, what good are you to them if you ain't good to yourself?
Some people don't understand.
Oh, okay.
And I don't have time anymore to explain that self-preservation. I
Anything.
can't help you
if you can't help you. Mm-hmm.
So, of course, my babies are very high on my priority list. But fatherhood is cool, man. To have little kids running around, and I'm fortunate enough that all my babies look like so. See little mini me's, even the body figures and statues, and
Mm-hmm.
some of the mannerisms and everything.
See
like
yourself
that.
a lot in your children.
Man,
They teach you so much about you.
Man, my oldest son just told me and reminded me how much I talk to myself. I pushed in the room the other day. I'm like, talking to myself. Like, damn. And I swear, I've been noticing myself having a conversation with myself. I'm like, damn, that's what gets it.
Yeah.
So
Yes, they will show you. I know my son showed me all the time. What do you aspire to instill, I guess, differently, mainly in your boys as they grow into their manhood, but also what's different to what you want to instill in your daughter?
I want to instill leadership and being resourceful in my boys.
Mm-hmm.
I also want that instilled in my little girl as well. But I want my baby girl to understand how to be a good teammate.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not necessarily taking the lead all the time. Because I joke about this all the time with my daughter right now. She holds my son down, or she holds the boys down when she's around. She's around the oldest, Roman, a lot more than not. But she's often more often than not the aggressive, the cooler head that will prevail, or the one that kind of dictates the tone of whatever the activity may take. But but boys got to be leaders. They got to at least understand that
they're
it's going to
supposed to
be on
lead.
them.
Yeah.
They got to understand that. And bro, it ain't no I don't know.
Right.
That's not an option. Find a solution. Be resourceful. Please do not repeat the problem. Find a solution.
What's some advice you wish you would have had? If you could talk to your 13-year-old self, what would you tell him?
If I could talk to the 13-year-old me, invest. Everything else, I'm not gonna lie, like I pretty much had. I'm part of that 1% club that actually made it to the NFL. And I was doing that while playing baseball. So I was a very good athlete.
I don't think that's a surprise. I think I'm surprised.
So I got 5 brothers that are D1 athletes. 3 of us, I made it to the NFL. Marcus made it to the NFL, and we have a brother right now, Marcelino, Mister, who's in the NFL right now. So it's 3 out of 5 made it to the NFL. All 5 of us played D1. So that.
And what is D1?
Division I football. That's like a really big thing, especially when we were coming up to be a part of like the big guys that were on TV more often than not.
Oh, okay.
Now, not to shit on other schools.
No, but that's good stuff. But I'm not surprised. I think because of who your daddy is, he's like, how was he influential in that?
He just said he worked. He instilled the discipline and the dedication of just working.
Right.
Like literally working. Getting up, going to work, no matter what.
Whether you feel like it or not.
No matter what, like it has to be done. Playing through pain, because he was there mostly throughout all of our. No, he was there throughout all of our like high school careers. And that's when it really got serious for me around 8th, 9th grade. That's when he kind of took me. I'm the oldest. That's when he took me, put me in the lab, and then everybody after me kind of followed that same recipe.
Right.
So he instilled, bro, if you want something, you got to work, and then you have to work 10 times harder than what you think you got to work.
Right.
And then you might have a chance.
Right.
You might have a chance. But then at the end, you're going to know that you laid it down on the line because you actually
gave it all you got.
Yeah.
Right. And then you let fate take it from there.
Yeah. He instilled that. A lot of times that hard work creates your own thing.
Right.
That's what people don't tell you. So if you got good intentions, you put your hustle behind your desires, you'll get there.
Right. When I say power of proximity, what does that mean to you?
Strongest of people around you.
Right.
That's a real thing. It's a real thing. And I purposely line my people up like that.
As we all should. Because if we're not growing with each other, what are we doing?
A lot of us do it out of comfort, though.
Comfort don't really get you nowhere.
Never. It's a bad sign. When you're talking about achieving and striving for things, I got a saying, even when we're stretching, I'm taking people through a stretch or something like that. If you're comfortable, you're wrong.
Right.
Because we're supposed to be stretching. Stretching means
it hurt a little bit. You stretching it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if we're advancing in life and it's not challenging us a little bit, then we're probably not doing anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're always going to feel that nervousness. You're pushing yourself on the edge of, success.
Right.
So, but back to the power of proximity. You gotta have people around you. Gotta have good people around you. And let me tell you something. But what most people don't understand, I can tie this back into comfort. You can place people around you that you don't necessarily find the most comfort in,
right,
to push you in the right places.
If
you can't get money with people you don't like, you're not going to get a lot of money.
Yeah, I hear you.
You're not going to get a lot.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I don't see a lot of successful people doing that.
Or you're just not going to be very successful. You ain't going to grow as much as you could.
Look, I ain't going to stunt nobody, so I'm going to speak like, very lightly and strategically. I haven't seen
right,
people succeed the way they want to succeed, but always be in a comfortable spot.
Right.
You always have to, like I say, push the envelope, stretch a little bit, and get outside their comfort zone. And even the people in that proximity, that power of proximity, that applies as well. Everybody around you ain't necessarily going to be the
your friend,
the fondiest person, or the most confident person. But if that person pushes you, gets you where you need to go, you might want to keep that person.
Right. Because I know I used to work with a lot of businessmen in a business that I had. And there was this one guy, he fell out real bad with one of his business partners. But when he moved on to the next business venture, he reached back and got that guy. And I was looking like, what? I was looking like, what? But he reached back because that was the best person for what he was looking to do, who got him where he wanted to be. So it couldn't have been comfortable to go back in that situation. And also to comfort, I used to pray, literally pray, Lord, take me down this journey, but please make it the path to least resistance, right? And then I've been reading a lot has been coming to me lately about if you're comfortable, then you're not going to grow. The growth comes from being, and everything that we can relate it to everything. Growth comes from being uncomfortable, even if it's just a little bit. You can't grow. You can't be evolving to the next version of yourself. Any of those things without a little discomfort. You're able to take from those difficulties and catapult to the next level, which you wouldn't have if had you not gone through that.
You ever fight somebody coming up?
Oh yeah, a lot.
How often did you fight somebody and y'all become tight after that fight?
Oh, quite often.
Quite often, right?
Yeah.
Shit.
Some respect was made or something. Yeah.
Same shit. So, yeah, this growth is inevitable.
Yeah.
You're gonna grow.
How
much you grow.
Right.
It's all based on whether you ever pushed through it or not.
Yeah, absolutely. What's the most memorable piece of advice you've been given, and how has it impacted your life?
Self-preservation is the key to life.
Expand.
I can't do nothing if I'm not good. I can't serve anybody. I can't take care of myself. Nothing goes if I'm not sound.
Right.
And like I say, I walk on eggshells around most people, especially when I talk about things like that, and when I'm very adamant about things I say.
But I don't understand how people don't get that.
Well, I do. When you got so many distractions that will keep you from that.
Mm-hmm.
You got so many distractions that will keep you saying, fuck what I'm thinking. How many people actually looked at this picture and liked it? It's not about me.
Mm-hmm.
I posted the picture. But if 1,000 people liked it, guess what? That's a good picture.
Mm-hmm.
If I post this picture and only 3 people like this picture,
Mm-hmm.
guess what? I'm bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bad picture.
Mm-hmm.
When in all actuality, the picture with the most posts, you had a G-string on.
Right, exactly.
And the picture with the 3 likes on there,
about perception.
you had a damn business suit on and you just signed a deal to buy your first house.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
I feel you.
And of course, that doesn't apply all the time,
mm-hmm. But it applies
but
a
more
lot.
often than not.
It does.
Yeah.
A lot. I've had this discussion recently about social media. Are those things really tying into a person's self-worth and self-esteem?
That's our world right now.
And also how we're curating our lives, going back to when we used to just take photos to take photos, actually print them out, put them in a book, regardless of what they look like. Those were memories. But now everything that people are posting are picture perfect.
The best.
Yeah.
The highlight reels.
Yeah. But is that what's really going on?
Quality. Somebody told me the other day. They tell me often, Reggie, you don't take good pictures. Motherfucker, what is a good picture?
It's me.
I understand.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about me actually pressing snap.
You doing it Reggie, for someone else.
Wait a minute. Didn't I just capture a moment of time? That's a fucking picture, right? Right. That's a good picture.
Right.
What makes it a good picture?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And of course, I'm not to diminish the importance of a good photographer. Or nothing like that.
Right, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, I do.
No, I'm capturing time.
Right. Mm-hmm.
We did that.
And that's what it was supposed like. I was the one in middle school with the camera. Like, I've always had a camera because I believe in capturing moments. I think I get that from my mama. So I was with the wind up taking. So when we had like reunions or whatever it is, I'll have the actual pictures and books. Like, I got a whole tub of pictures at home because that's proof of life. That would, regardless of if it's whatever it's looking like, mouth wide open, whatever, that's you. And it was in the moment. So
speaking on that, we just had 404 Day, and we had a whole bunch of festivals, and there was a booth set up outside of Piedmont. This man, of course, is a photographer, but he had thousands of just magazine pages, 60s to 70s, from the 70 riots in LA, to Rich Gannon, just old pictures. But when you look, I can appreciate it.
Me too.
And I'm not looking at that as if it's a picture. I'm like, damn.
Look at it. Just look at it.
Original from the 60s. Damn, this is something original from the 70s. And I'm looking at it and reading.
And proof that it happened.
So I'm not looking at the quality. I'm just looking at, hey, this is an artifact.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
So I definitely got to go.
Yeah.
Nah, it's just to go on to, we can be so superficial at times, but I try to stay 10 toes down.
Right. Yeah, because you got to. Because in today's age, it's very easy to become superficial, especially if you spend a lot of time on the social media, which we all do. I think we just can't help it, really.
No, I'm definitely addicted to my phone.
Yeah. I try not to be, but I am. Especially, I
try to make sure I got apps on here that are actually useful.
Yeah, me too. And then when I am looking at stuff, I want it to be positive, right? Something that's feeding my soul. I don't, I'm nosy. Like, I'm one of the nosiest people you probably ever go meet. But what I know, I want it to feed me, right? I don't want anything that's going, that I gotta, because I'm not a judgmental person. I'm very opinionated, but I'm a live and let live. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're not hurting anybody, you do what you're doing. I'm doing what I'm doing.
Sure.
And I'm not going to judge what you got going on because everybody got something going on. And I might know about your something that Tom, Dick, and Hank or Pam, Sue, and Regina got going on. So what? But anyway, what's your favorite book? And why?
Favorite book. I always go back to the compound effect. The compound effect is basically that it ties into the Napoleon Hill law of attraction ideal, to where once you put an effort or a concentrated effort or assert yourself to certain things, then you can do things that can compound the result.
Right.
So essentially, it's a law
even
of
mentally,
attraction.
even mentally,
so
those things.
I applied it one time. people don't know, and they'll see in my book or my movie or whatever, however I do this.
Mm-hmm.
I had 2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn, gotta have insurance. Gotta have blah, 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 blah. I said, you know what I did? And I filled out 50 applications.
For a job?
Everywhere. But I already had a job at the gym.
Right.
But I was like, I need an extra layer of comfort, if you will.
Right.
Of course, I got a job and everything like that. But I put out damn near 30, 40, 50 applications. Of course, ain't number like 5 call me back.
Right.
But that compound effect and that effort was being pushed out there to get everything,
needed.
Like the law of attraction circle around back to you.
Right.
And I got what I needed or what I thought I needed at the time. But it's Darren Hardy.
Okay.
Darren Hardy.
Compound.
The compound effect. I remember one thing in the book, he was like, if you know you're going to fail, fucking do it.
Yeah, do it anyway. Yeah. Because it's still just with that small act towards
everything else around you. Okay, that's failed. Cool. Check it off. Get out the way.
Right.
Because if you don't if you don't fail, we can't check it off.
Right.
We can't delete that. It's still going to be out there in the way, basically blocking us or perhaps blocking us.
Right. Because some, failure also just like discomfort. Failure, we need failures.
Yes, man.
Yeah, because if you don't have
enough for real.
Right. A lot of stuff. Especially the younger generation, they failing enough.
They ain't failing enough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because failure breeds greatness.
I'm telling you, it gets you there.
Yeah, that resilience that's built.
Cannot skip the struggle. Can't skip it.
Yeah, I've realized that most recently. I be trying to get around it. It comes to you anyway. But I just don't like to be uncomfortable, especially on the inside, mentally and so on. But I just am and had to just build up the strength.
And you know where that comes from a lot. We don't necessarily get the truth when it comes to being successful, or when we're talking about winning in a place to where we're able. People don't talk about the opposition.
Right.
People don't talk about the discomfort, the survivor's remorse, even sometimes the black tax.
Don't say it.
So
because it's very real.
So when you become successful, all that shit comes with it. And 9 times out of 10, you're reminded of that more so than you are of your success.
Right.
Shocking at first if you're not ready for it. Very shocking. It can be very depressing as well. But that's a
it's reality.
That's a place of privilege where people don't understand at times.
Do you think that expectation is reality?
For sure. For sure. Because that's going to dictate the tone or it's going to dictate the tone. It's going to dictate the mood. It's going to dictate your goals.
Actions.
It's going to
towards those
dictate
goals.
everything. The perception is going to dictate everything. So yeah, if I think something, I'm going to expect something. Right. And that's shit is everything.
It is. Because so a man thinketh he is very real and very true. Because if you're thinking nothing, you definitely are nothing. Would you rather change something from your past, one thing from your past, or see one thing from the future?
See one thing from the future.
Why wouldn't you go back to the past? I'm even apprehensive to go to the future to see some shit because I might go that way and change it, right? So, but if I go back,
Artie McFly future, I need to see like they did,
right?
Come back and win all these damn sports, man. Come on, show me the future. Fuck the past. I'm here. I survived.
Right, so I survived it. Plus, if my theory was if I go back to the past and try to change something, it might change the trajectory of everything that came after that for me and everyone else, the people around, not just even for me. So I'll leave that alone.
Well, you've seen the movie The Butterfly Effect.
I have, yes.
I believe in it.
Yeah, me too. Absolutely.
Yeah, and our concept of time is really to be questioned.
It is.
But now you change one thing, you change
to be a lot of time. People look at me like I'm crazy. No, but perception of time is what is time?
Hey, don't get me started.
Right.
Don't get me started.
What is time? We placed on it. We don't know. Right. Because I'm always right where I'm supposed to be. So what is time? Other than setting us first, the man-made thing to tell us what we need to be.
You right too?
I do. What's a belief or opinion you hold that most people would disagree with?
I can't get off the self-preservation of this key to life.
Mm-hmm.
Just taking care of you first. Just taking care of yourself first.
First.
First. And that goes for moms.
Yeah.
That goes for dads.
Mm-hmm.
That goes for the teachers. That goes for the firemen, the police officers,
Mm-hmm.
and everything else, and everybody else. Like that doesn't just apply to people who are in position to take care of themselves.
It's everybody.
That's for everybody.
Yeah, because you can't really take care of nobody else.
You can't do anything. Anything.
All right. So I'm going to give you 3 words.
All right.
You're going to pick one. I think smile on it. Identity, change, belonging.
I gotta pick one.
You can pick more than one if you like. You can expound on all of them if you like.
Say all 3. Identity was first.
Mm-hmm. Identity, change, belonging.
Identity is everything. You got to know who you are. You got to feel who you are, because that shapes everything from expectations to limitations. Got to put you in the right place to be.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can identify you, like that's huge in anybody's success. So being able to identify yourself is, that's big. Be able to do that. Which was change. Change is inevitable. If you are not changing, you are dying. And you are getting left behind. I hate the old saying that a lot of my peers used to say, and some even say to this day, I ain't never gonna change. I run so fast away from niggas that say that.
Please do.
I run so fast away from the women that say that. Change is going to happen.
Change daily.
And change is gonna happen.
It's gonna happen whether you change or not.
So, you just got to be ready for it. What was the
belonging?
Belonging. That's a part of that identity thing.
It is.
When you can identify what you are, again, that puts you in the realm of wherever you need to be.
And a sense of belonging,
That's
knowing
it.
that you belong. That self-worth that come with all of that. For me, anyway.
That was a great assist.
Uh-huh.
Nah, that was dope. Making me think here today.
What makes you confident?
Getting up in the morning and feeling good. If I get up in the morning, I'm feeling good. Like, stomach ain't hurting, I ain't coughing and no shit like that. Ooh,
just hop
man,
up.
come on.
Yeah.
We finna win today.
Right.
Now,
Feeling good?
Recently, I'm waking up with that pollen.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me? So I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So when I moved, by way of Jamaica.
Okay, yeah.
So my family and everything's from Jamaica. I was the first born here. And so when I moved here, I didn't know what y'all was talking about when they were doing that whole, y'all got allergies and stuff.
For real?
I was fine.
Shit.
And then one year, I want to say about 20, maybe 12.
Yeah.
I was cleaning up, spring cleaning, call myself, had the windows open with the fan all in the window. And I felt like I was sick for like 2 weeks. Like, what is going on? Like, what do I have? I gotta have something other than the flu here. But then I realized it was the damn pollen.
Man, and it hits you, and it'll fluctuate from year to year.
Man, it's crazy. Man, that pollen is the devil, child. Ain't nobody got time.
Yeah, but getting up and feeling good, shit, I'm ready.
Right. To conquer the day.
Sure.
Thank you, Reggie Ball.
That's what's up.
For joining me today.
This was dope, man.
Thank you.
I'm ready to come back anytime.
Oh, yes. So I'm going visual in June, maybe. My plan is to bring back everyone who has been to the visual. So
it's going to happen. I'll be here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. I appreciate you.
Thank you for listening to 1188 Outside the Box. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check out 1188 OutsideTheBox.net for more information on us and also to shop our collection. Until next time, remember, growth ain't optional, y'all. It's a lifestyle.